Hello everyone, welcome back to more Minecraft. Last time we built Pumpkin Place, which is a nice lovely little settlement over there. Houses shaped like pumpkins. I think it turned out really well. We did a nice little Halloween special. This time, we're going to make a little bit more of an expansion to our villager town. You saw in the time lapse I've been gathering materials and also we're placing a lot of dirt to flatten this out a bit more, because obviously we're going to have to build out more this way. In one of the previous videos, of course, we have now got built our villager breeder, which is now at maximum capacity, so we do need to get some of these guys out of here. And we will be doing that in today's episode. Another thing that's also been changed, as you saw in the time lapses, I have gone ahead and lowered the ceiling here in our killing chamber, and I put slabs on the ground wherever possible. My hopes is that this will prevent iron golem spawns from happening in this particular area, because I was slightly worried that the iron golems would spawn and then take out our zombie. But hopefully that shouldn't happen here, and we should be able to get some villagers cured. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to be notified when a new video goes out. I want to take this time to actually thank you guys for actually watching the videos a decent chunk of the way through. I put up a community post about this, and yeah, my videos are up to 90% retention, so thank you very much. That was very nice to see that people are actually watching my videos most of the way through. It does actually put a bit more confidence into me that these videos are actually worth making, even though I guess I have most of the free time in the world at the moment, so it doesn't really matter that I'm taking time out of my free time to do this. We already have the materials for the build, and I want to quickly pretty much go over what my options were. So essentially, we have our librarians. We needed some of these because the librarians are without a doubt the absolute strongest villager type. And we have our singular farmer. Now, I do want to get 3 farmers eventually and move them to the farmhouse. That is one thing we will do. There's a few different villager types I want. I want to have some stonemasons. They can sell you different types of stone-related blocks. So you can sell quartz to them. You can buy quartz from them. And overall, they are pretty nice to have. I would also like to get some clerics, because zombie flesh will be a plentiful from our farm, and we can sell that to them, and that'd be very nice. We can also buy redstone. I believe lapis as well could also be bought, if I remember correctly. So yeah, lots of opportunities there. Another option, and what I decided to go with in this episode, is fletchers. Fletchers can easily be the easiest source of emeralds in the entire game, with a stick for emerald trade. And sticks are very easily obtained just by chopping down trees. It's very widely regarded as the best way to make emeralds, especially in the early game. I do think if you have a large pumpkin melon farm, that farmers are probably better for it. There's nothing better than just having a bunch of sticks and just trading them off away. So we're going to actually path down here. I believe this is where the path. I kept a 3-block gap in between each of the buildings because I thought that'd be kind of the smart thing to do. I missed a creeper hole over there as well. That's a bit embarrassing. So we're keeping the palette simple today. We just got a bunch of wood types and deep slate and stones. I'm going to take our logs. What do I actually want to take here? I'll probably just take most of it here. Okay, so I'm going to go across, I believe it's 5 blocks like this. So we're going to have a kind of pillars going up like so. And it's 5 across from here. So it'll be a 5 by 10. But this side's going to have more pillars. You'll see why in a bit. We're going to sort of line the bottom with cobblestone here. You may have actually wondered what we were actually building here. This is going to be somewhat of a shooting archery range kind of thing. It was anything that kind of really made sense to me build-wise for the fletchers here. And we have some target blocks, and it's not going to be like a functional thing. It's just going to be, I don't know, kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to have 3 of these guys. and that will be the way we got our emeralds. I miscounted one of these. No, I didn't, because there's a red wall in the middle here. My friendly ghast buddy, your time has come. Oh yes, here we go. I thought it would be fun if we tried to use the happy ghast to build the roof this time. Of course, the happy ghast is basically flight before elytra, so I think it will definitely assist us in creating this roof. Look at that. So yeah, we're going to use the happy ghast. I should have used the happy ghast when building the mob farm. I didn't think to do that, and I actually said in that video that I should have used the happy ghast. I just didn't think to. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of a while to warm up to new Minecraft features and realize, oh hey, I can actually do this. It's honestly really cool. Not having a scaffold is like a really big thing. The controls on the happy ghast are a little bit wonky. Instead of shift to going down and space to go up like you would in creative mode, you can still use space to go up, but you look down and hold W to go down. It's a bit odd. Yeah, you can't use shift to go down, so you have to use these controls. Can I reach the chest from here, though? That's the question. Ooh, I saw the selection box for a second. There we go. Yes. Okay. What do I need? I need this, and I believe I will want these at some point. What else? I think that's actually it. Alright, so we're going to come up here. Come on. Oh, you can do it. You can get up there. There we go. He's a little bit slow, but it is very good. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, I'm also using a schematic for this one. I just didn't want to mention that because I've mentioned in every single fucking build video up to this point. I'm sure you know by now that I'm using the Light-Matic mod to show me where I need to place blocks. I guess in other news, if you're watching this at the time of the video's release, there'll be a Minecraft live stream on this world. I'm still undecided on the date and time. I'll probably make a community post on it. Pretty much, I actually have a checklist of what I want to get done on that stream. Basically, it's gonna entail a bunch of path making, finally finishing this wall. And we're basically going to try and pretty up the whole place. We're going to plant some more trees and stuff, and maybe dig more of the chunk out. I haven't really done much of that since I put it in. And yeah, oh my god, it's a baby zombie with an iron helmet. You're just gonna... Are you going to attack my happy ghast? Maybe the iron golem will dispatch him eventually. Alright, let's put in you. No, that's wrong. We need to put that there. We need to go up and around. Come on, happy ghast. You can do it. Here we go. Down we go. Boom, boom. And we'll just pop to the other side. And look at him. He thinks he can get up here. What an idiot, man. And we're just going to slab off the rest of this. Next, we'll take our birch stairs, and we're just going to fill the rest in. To be honest, this will probably be easier getting off the happy ghast, to be honest. We're just going to put him on the leash for now, and we'll just sort of... Yeah, this is probably easier. It's easier doing the frame with the happy ghast, but I think that we should probably just do this the old-fashioned way. Hopefully the ghast won't fly in the way and prevent me from placing any more blocks. That'd be annoying. There we are. That should be the roof put in. He's picked up a dirt block. Look at him. What an absolute tool bag, man. I guess we can hook the happy ghast to one of these, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Sit on there for now. And I'm gonna have to deal with this geezer. Come on. You're my dirt block, man. That's mine. Jeez. We got some oak leaves here. We're just going to... Ooh, not in the middle. We're just going to pop two on the sort of sides like this. In the middle, we're going to be popping rose bushes. I do like the kind of red on just stone and wood aesthetic. Very classic Minecraft kind of look. Very, very different to what we have immediately next door with a sort of very experimental palette. Put some red in there, and now we've got to kind of get the rest of the walls in. I've got to remember how this is actually done. Okay, so it's just wood up to here. Okay, that's quite easy. Again, also try not to use the schematic too much because it is a little bit annoying too. Are we out of wood? Oh no. We're out of... Oh, crap. Actually, this is good because this actually gives us a bit of time to take a bit of a detour because, of course, we're going to need villagers to populate our new building. And that's going to take some time. So we may as well make a start on the villager curing process. It's time to actually see if this will actually work properly. I will admit, I haven't really properly tried this out, so this is extremely experimental. I am not sure. I haven't given it a proper try, so let's see. One of you is probably going to be easier to push into the minecart. It's still going to be hard though, because you're just going to go back in your bed as fast as you can. So I need to be really quick with pushing you. Oh, it's going to be hard. Okay, guy on the end might have to go in. Maybe we have to do it in the day. I thought it'd be easier in the nighttime, but they just go back into their bed after a few seconds. If it's closer, we may be able to... Yes! There we go. And now we carefully push him back on. There we are. Let's open the floodgates. We'll push him on through. Here we go. Okay. I hear him taking damage. We might be okay. Which door was it? It was, Oh, go on, get out of here. Silly zombie. Okay, he's been zombified. I feared this. Yeah, okay. He's good. And then we weakness potion. And there we go. Alright, this works now. Okay, brilliant. So it's a little bit finicky trying to get the villager in and then also trying to get this to move away, but I think this is going to work. So yeah, that's good. We need to do a bit of temporary lighting on it, don't we? Yeah. I need to go along this whole area and just light it up. Thankfully, the iron golems are doing their job and keeping zombies at bay, which is really, really nice because they follow you from such a far distance. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay then, we got to go ahead and grab some wood, so let's just go and quickly do that. I love my new axe, by the way. Efficiency 4 is brilliant. When I did the wood collecting earlier, I thought I'd harvest the whole tree farm, even though we didn't need to, because it's just kind of nice to, I don't know, just go through and harvest a really big lot of trees and fill your storage back up. Of course, the reason we need more wood is because these are stripped logs and they go along like this. Just to kind of separate the roof from everything else. Rest of the dirt here we've got is kind of filler to kind of be a bit more resource efficient. We're going to put 2 in like so, like that. I'm just going to strip it like that. I believe that's all. And then we just got the roof to put in, which is once again going to require more temporary blocks. When I say temporary, these are probably going to stay here. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious me, I'm getting attacked while building, man. Oh god, here come the blimmin'... Oh my goodness. Can they nerf the zombies and make them less aggressive from a distance, please? It's actually kind of pissing me off now. Oh my god, here we go. Get on out of here, man. And you. God, do any more want to show up? Anyone? That's what I thought. You, sir, need to be doing your job better. I'm being ambushed here. And I'm trying to expand the village you're trying to protect, and you're just kind of chilling there? Ah, jeez, man. We're just going to quickly fill in the top here. Apart from the middle one, we're going to pop a spruce fence, just because why not, I guess. I'm actually just going to quickly fill in this creep hole. I missed this while filling the rest in, and I noticed when I was exporting the time lapse, and I was like, oh no, that's going to look really bad. But no, I did realise that I missed that. Oh my, just zombie siege going on right here. Okay, there's genuinely no way, because that zombie over there is like a good 50 blocks away. I think he fell into a hole. That's mad. He was chasing me from over here and he fell into a hole. I wonder if it's because I'm playing on hard difficulty. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the hard difficulty that makes the zombies a bit more aggressive. That would make sense, I suppose. Well, let's grab everything else out. There is kind of a... Okay, so I'm going to enable the hologram for a bit here. I do have a bit of a worry. So here's my little target range. As you can see, I've got a bunch of targets, and the lamps on top will activate when you actually shoot them with a bow, which is quite nice. And I've got these composters here to kind of separate the fences. I am slightly worried about these. Because, of course, composters are a job block. And it may cause a bit of interference. So if that happens, I will have to go and break them. But yeah, that is indeed a possibility. I probably would not recommend doing the same thing. I'll probably use a different block if I'm being real. But I thought it looked good, so why not, I guess. We've also got some lanterns to pop on the edge here for a bit of extra lighting. I don't like to use torches where possible. Of course, in survival, you can't really go without torches, but if you can incorporate as much lighting as you can into the build itself, I think that's very good and very important to do. Home stretch now. As you can see, we're going to have our little station here with our guys, and we just want to have ourselves a little roof. Birch, because I think the birch goes really nicely with the oak. All of the wood types and the stone types just kind of... You can't really beat it sometimes. It's just that combo of blocks is just... I don't really know. Kind of gives off like classic Minecraft, but not quite classic, because we're using some, you know, like deep slates here and there and some other new blocks. So it's quite nice to do a sort of bog standard build, but kind of use some newer style of blocks. Now we've got to place down some iron chains so we can hang down the lanterns from a bit lower down. Can I just say, I think it's ridiculous that the chains are more expensive than crafting the lantern itself. It's a little bit crazy. I don't know if I agree with that. The other thing is, yeah, here I've got some barrels, and that might also interfere a little bit. Hopefully not. And these are going to be like the sort of archery stations, I guess you could call it. We're going to make a sort of like T shape here. We're going to pop down... I should grab the smaller stack of torches, so I can repeat that first. Place torches down. It's the same trick we did before, so we can put the trapdoors down. That will stop if baby zombie does get in here. That will stop it from dying to the baby zombie, which I've had happen before in previous worlds, so it's worth doing that just in case something goes horribly wrong. Fletching tables goes down, and thankfully it's actually a birch wood texture, so it actually works quite well with this. We'll put like by your bows and arrows here. That'll do. Yeah, not much going on actually in the interior. I actually want to get some item frames. I think that'd be quite nice. And do we get cobblestone walls? Why is there no cobblestone walls? I swear some stuff doesn't actually get... Oh god, that's annoying. I swear some stuff doesn't actually get counted into a schematic, like, because I wouldn't have missed cobblestone walls. I would have made them while getting the cobblestone, the regular cobblestone. I don't really understand. I'm messing stuff up now because my brain's starting to hurt. Recording YouTube just makes my brain like shut off. I don't know what happens. Yeah, what will I actually be missing from that? 12 cobble walls? I swear I grabbed those. I might be going crazy, I won't lie. I might be going crazy. I made some item frames so we could actually frame up some bows and arrows on the tables and the walls. I think that'd be quite nice. So put one there, and we could put some here maybe. That'd be good. Or maybe in the middle. Right, let's not make the same mistake. We've got to actually do this, I believe, because you can't put them directly on the composters, which... I wish you could just shift them on. I don't think that works. That's what I tried to do. You have to actually place them on a different block entirely. So don't make that same mistake. I think it looks nice though, this fencing. Almost done here, ladies and gentlemen. We just need to put down our actual targets. Now, I kind of got a couple close ones. There's a couple of medium distance and a couple that are really far away. They're all super easy to hit. They aren't exactly very challenging, but it's all for show, really. I will say a bit of a fun fact about the target blocks, though. There is actually an achievement for hitting the bullseye of one from more than 50 blocks away. It's probably one of the more difficult of the advancements in the game. However, there is a cheese method to doing this. You can fire arrows onto a trapdoor and then rig up a redstone contraption so that you can fire the arrows onto the trapdoor, go 50 blocks away, then use a redstone wire to trigger the trapdoor. The arrows will fall onto the bullseye of the target block and you'll be granted the advancement. So there is a cheat way to do it, if you so wish. Of course, none of these are 50 blocks away, so we don't have to think about that in the slightest. Is our villager friend ready? If he is, we can get him sorted. He is done. Okay, brilliant. That's rid of the project chest. I also realised this path needs to be moved, so... got that one wrong. But, yeah, there's actually 2 blocks in the middle. I didn't realise that. Oh, 3 blocks, including the sort of decorative bush things. Ah! See, I understand my past thinking now. That makes a lot of sense. As for how we're going to get these guys into the actual store, we're just going to do the exact same strategy we did with the other place. I'm just going to sort of expand and make the temporary rail system once more. And we can put away our schematic tool. This is my... Oh, God. Whoops. Thankfully, I don't need that anymore. I don't want to ruin the paths, so let's make a little... Almost like a bridge. Like a little bridge, almost like a bridge over a river. We can just connect it up. Let's get you moved, villager, sir. This is actually going to be kind of a monumental thing. I've actually built a villager reader. Normally, I just kind of... why are those not powered? That's kind of an issue. That's fine. We can just push him. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to worry about... No! Okay. Come on. Come on. You can make it up there. I know you can. There we go. And off he goes. Look at him. He's so majestic. Okay. Just need a little bit more of a push. There we go. And he's all sorted. Villager number 1. But let's try this during the daytime. Let's see if this is... Oh, we don't want to get the baby. That's right. This might be a bit hard, actually. Let's just kind of leave the minecart there and see if one of them naturally wander. I guess we can push. Try and encourage them. The thing is, they're going to try and go over to the job site, which is kind of a bit annoying. Maybe I should have put a job site over here so that one of them is going to try and always gravitate towards their job and accidentally go in the minecart. Come on, you were close then. Oh, you can do it, man. Not you, baby. I want a baby. I guess maybe we can temporarily block their access to the... Oh, no, that baby's gonna... No! Okay, we want adult villager, please, to... Yes, volunteer to go in the minecart. Thank you very much. I will now free up your access to your beds. Because as we learned in one of the previous videos, it does actually block the other thing. Let's push you through. And you should get zombified. There we are. Like clockwork. Jesus Christ, that was real fast. We'll push you along. Grab our splash potion. This is actually a lot more seamless than I initially thought it would be. That's really good. Okay, have you sorted out what you're doing yet? Yes, you have. Okay, so Fletchers, the possible trades they can have at the first level. They can have sticks for emeralds, which we obviously want. They can have emerald and 10 gravel for 10 flint. And they have an emerald for 16 arrows. Out of those 3 trades, you always want sticks and arrows. You do not want the flints trade. Why? Because it's kind of a bit pointless. I won't lie. Let's just get rid of these, because I'm pretty sure it's locking onto them. Yeah, it's pretty crap. The reason why it's crap is you have to spend a whole emerald for 10 flint, and you still need to grab the gravel anyway, so it's not reducing your workload at all, because you still have to pick up the gravel. Its effects are completely negated if you have a fortune-free shovel, in which every gravel you mine will have flint. So it's pretty much pointless to actually have that trade. We're just going to make a bunch of sticks here, because we're probably going to need quite a few to level these guys up. Typically with Fletchers, you don't want to over-trade with them, because their trades can get ridiculously expensive super quickly, and it's not worth it when you get the price up to like 64 sticks per emerald. So we're just going to... Oh, there we are. See, it's already up to 51. We don't want to trade with him anymore until he restocks and lowers his price a little bit. Now he's an apprentice, and so we've got 19 flint for an emerald. That's a bit excessive, but we can buy a bow from you, and I certainly will, to put on display. There we are. As for what else, I guess bows do actually give him the most XP, so I guess we pretty much have to do that. Buy some arrows from him too. And just to show you that, yeah, it's really not that difficult to hit all the targets. I didn't really make it difficult. You can hit all of them just fine. I would like to make at some point just like a... Like in one of my survival worlds, I've always had this thing where I've wanted to like build like a Stampede's like Funland type of thing in a survival world where he just has all of his like fun mini games. I always liked that idea, but I never wanted to commit to it. I probably won't do it in this playthrough, but yeah, it's always something I want to do. And your ideal, by the way, once you get to a journeyman stage, is that he offers string for emeralds. As it's quite easy to find spider spawners, that could be a great source of getting string, and with that and the stick trade on top, your villagers are going to be some nasty money makers, I'll tell you that now. But we're actually kind of in a string deficit, so we kind of can't really do anything with that at the moment. I'm just trying to think, how are we going to level this guy up further? Because yes, it's good for making money, but we don't have the infrastructure in there. We don't have a spider farm. We don't have a good wood farm or anything like that. So it's going to kind of be hard. I guess we just buy a bunch of crossbows and then combine them to get them out of my inventory. I don't mind spending... Okay, sticks are back down to 28. So now we buy... And then next it will go up. So that's how you want to play. You don't want to buy them when... You want to buy them when it's under the 32. At the very least. Power 3! That is great for a Fletcher. Typically with a Fletcher, you'll get a very low-level enchanted bow, like a Power 1 or a Punch 1. But Power 3 is immensely powerful for this. Of course, we do... it does cost 13 emeralds. I think I might just buy more crossbows, because the emerald to XP ratio is not great on that one. But wow, yeah, we could definitely make some use of that. And at a master level, he will buy tripwire hooks for an emerald, and he will sell you a random tipped arrow of, I'm pretty sure, any type. It can be buff potions, it can be damage potions. Instant damage 2 is actually really quite good. And the tripwire hook here, this is another thing I wanted to mention. I haven't done much look into exploits. I don't really pay attention to dupe glitches or anything like that. I'm fairly certain there is a duplication glitch that currently works for Java where you can duplicate tripwire hooks by the stacks per second. And if you are allowing yourself to use exploits in your playthrough, you have a stick trade, you have a string trade, you have a feathers trade. If you have a chicken cooker, you could make use of that. And a tripwire hook trade that can be endlessly exploited by this bug for infinite emeralds. Fletchers are unbelievably busted. I'm surprised they haven't been nerfed, actually. Come here, buddy. You're going to have an excellent new life in our dungeon of trades forever. Jesus Christ. And that should be it. There we are. Pop down our flower pot back on. We're going to have to put the sign back down, which is kind of annoying. Alright, it's probably going to take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these guys queued up and all sorted and ready, and then I'll cut to the point where we're done. Alright, which one of you wants it this time? Here we go. Oh, you want it. Come on, I know you do. Easy. See, look how cooperative he was this time. Oh no, that's his parent. Oh no. Look away, child. You don't want to see what's about to happen. Oh, jeez. I just stole him. I just left a child without a parent. That's really bad. Wow. Okay. Go on, buddy. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting absolutely mauled by this guy. I seem to not be able to splash that weakness potion without getting it on me as well. I might actually just grab some jungle wood here and just turn it into more sticks. I mean, it's basically 3 emeralds. Those 2x2 trees are super easy to chop down. And you could just shove it in these guys' throats and they'll take it. Don't think too hard about what I just said. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Right. Expert. See, look, power 1. I literally said most of the time you'll get some pretty low level bows and arrows here, actually. Come on. There you go. Come on. Just up that a little bit more. Bit more. There we go. Okay. You're gonna be a bit annoying here. Okay, stop you. Because I want to shut this up, because I don't want anything getting in here and killing my zombie. I need to actually quickly expand the rail. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's not being prepped. So hang on a little while longer, villager. Enjoy the outside world while you can. I promise you, you won't be seeing it for much longer. Oh my god. This gets worse and worse the longer this goes on. First I took the parent from its child, and now I'm telling her this the only ounce of daylight it'll ever see in the remainder of its lifetime. Oh jeez. Well, this has been an episode of moderate success, hasn't it? We've got a brand new villager shop house thing of some description. I don't even really know. They're not really shops. I guess they are shops, but they're not really designed like shops. They're just kind of like people in a container. Shops. Let's call them shops. We gotta find a word for them. Yeah, I got 2 there now. I would like to do 1 for each type, besides, of course, the farmers sort of already have theirs. Sapling on that one. Blue orchid on that one, maybe? And then we'll put some dandelions on the other ones like that. There we are. Not bad, not bad. And then you are very close to being maxed out, actually. We just need a little bit more. Couple of extra crossbows and you should be all sorted. So we've got 3 expert fletchers here. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So now this guy's actually got a slightly more expensive stick trade, so these 2 are going to be the ones I'm probably using more. Very good. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.